Well, folks, we are back. We are live now for Game 2 as we've got Team Deb versus the Orchard Park Sox in the best-of-3 series here. And Game 1 went to Team Deb in an 11-1 victory, so this now becomes a must-win for the Orchard Park Sox to try to get themselves over to Game 3 tomorrow, which is scheduled to be at St. Francis at 2 o'clock right now, which is what that is. On the mound right now for the Orchard Park Sox is Sal Carocha. And Sal is going to deliver the first pitch, and that first pitch is in there for a strike. So, folks, that's going to be outside right there as the count goes 1-1. Up to bat right now is, leading off, is Connor Homan. And that's going to be a ball right there down low. Connor is the shortstop. Connor is just graduated from Williamsville North, headed out to end trip. That's going to be ball 3 right there. We're only going to be going with one camera view. This is what you'll see. I apologize. It'll just be me for the entire broadcast, running it all for you. That's going to be ball 4. Now you got to walk with a runner on first. Coming up to bat right now will be Justin Urschel. Justin graduated from Clarence in 07, then from Mercyhurst in 2011. Justin, your center fielder, and he hits that one as that one goes foul down the left field line right there for a long strike. Roach is going to deliver, and that ball's going to be high right there, so the count's going to even up at 1. And that ball's going to be delivered, and that's going to be in play over to Banks. Banks makes a play at second, over to first, not in time. So they get 1 on that one. Now up to bat, Chris Guerin, your right fielder. Chris, the head coach at Will East. Again, like I said in Game 1, can't say enough of positive accolades about Chris. Just what he did at Will East. Really went after some big wins at facing Lancaster, Will North. He faced everybody, went after them. What a great season, ending it with a sectional championship. And that pitch is going to be in play. That's going to be trouble. That drops in as a fair ball. So that's the first hit right there. You've got runners at first and second right now. Now up to bat will be Travis Denman. Went to ECC in 2010, then went off to West Liberty College to 2012, and he is the Sweet Home JV coach currently. Boy, I'm telling you, this Team Deb is stacked with coaches here in Section 6. And that ball's going to be inside for a ball. Next up will be Max Zimmerman. Also, as we've talked about, head coach of Will North, another head coach. We got coach after coach after coach. That's going to be a ball outside right there. That looks like it's going to be a ball right there. It looks like a little high. Sal Carocha went to St. Francis, graduated in 2013, went to Hilbert for 3 years in his senior year at Medaille, as he gets that one in there for a strike. In high school, he actually played baseball and he wrestled. And that ball's going to be popped up. Looks like Nicholson is underneath it, makes the catch for the second out right there. So now we talked about it. Max Zimmerman comes up to the plate. Very dangerous hitter. He can hit the ball. He's got power. He can put the ball into play, can go all sides of the field. But I'll tell you, he can hit. And that ball's in there for a called strike. We've seen the curveball be very effective for the first two pitchers in Game 1. And Sal's coming out there and showing it being effective with it in Game 2. And that ball's into play. Gets by Palczewski. Nicholson, he's not going to be able to get it as he comes up. As you're going to see Urschel score the first run of this game. Like I said, Max is very dangerous with this bat. Shows it again, big hit, and now gets the first RBI of the game. But his bat is dangerous. I'll tell you right now, he can hit. Now up to bat. Probably your MVP of Game 1, Mike Steffen, hits a grand slam in Game 1. And that ball's going to be high right there for a ball. Mike Steffen, a Will East graduate in 2017. Then he went off to Canisius. It's a called strike in the outside corner. He hit one out, though, to the right field, right out towards those cars for a grand slam to give the 11 runs. It was 7-1 at the time. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Count goes 1-2. Of course, it gets set. Looks at the runners. Taking his time. The pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball. Is there enough room? Duffick trying to go down. Doesn't have enough to get over there. Goes right up against the fences where it went. Right out of your screenplay. We apologize for that. But it is a foul ball. Korchak gets set. He's going to deliver. That's a high pitch right there. It's going to even up at 2 right now. Korchak delivers. And that ball's going to go foul out of play right behind us right here. Steffen battling right here, trying to extend the at-bat, doing what he can to foul off those tough pitches that could go borderline. And that goes there on third baseline. Palczewski, though, picks it up, steps at third, and there you go. That right there is the end of the top of the first. But Max Zimmerman comes up with a big single, RBI single right there to get in Urschel right there to make a 1-0 lead in the top of the first as we now go to the bottom of the first inning right here with Team Deb leading 1-0. Coming out to pitch right now for for Team Deb from Will North. He graduated from Brian Aduddle. Brian, one of the top pitchers when he pitched for Will North. And you can just see this team stacked with Will East, Will North, right? We've seen Grand Island. We've seen some great high school athletes that came out of these schools. But, again, now you've got another one coming out here as Brian Aduddle is going to go to the mound to try to lead the way right now for Team Deb. And the lineup right now for the Orchard Park Sox will be leading off Brandon Nicholson playing left field. Playing shortstop, number 2, Troy Banks. Playing center field, Kyle Hoppy. Playing second base, Cole O'Connor. Playing right field, Ryan Manzel. Playing third base, Jeff Palczewski. Playing first base, Jack Duffick. DHing today is Pat Whalen. And catching will be Jason Manzel. There's your lineup for Orchard Park. We didn't get a chance to do the lineup for Team Deb, but it is almost identical to what they did the first game. So it's Connor Holman that leads off. Justin Urschel, Chris Guerin. Connor is playing shortstop. Justin Urschel is center field. Chris Guerin right field. Travis Denman is third base. Max Zimmerman your DH. Mike Steffen is first base. Greg Nicolia is playing second. Mike Mazzara is their catcher, and Mark McKenna will be playing left field. As you see, Brandon Nicholson will be leading off. And that first pitch is going to be a ball high right there. Team Deb was your home team in game one. They're your away team in game two. And that pitch is going to go up high. Ball two. Brandon, a graduate of Orchard Park in 2015. And that ball is going to be lined right out to left field for the first hit right there. Brandon starts off the game the same way he does in game one, gets on base. Now up to bat, the shortstop. Also a graduate of Orchard Park, currently will be a senior at Mercyhurst. Boy, he had a fantastic season right there. No doubt a special player. And Troy will now be coming up to bat against the Duddle. That pitch is just outside. That's a ball. That'll come set. Delivers the pitch. That ball's going to be, looks like down the first baseline. Will go foul, though. So the count will even up at 1 on Banks. You know, I tell you, I've got a chance to see Banks play since he was literally 8 years old. And got a chance to coach him when he was real young. You knew at that young age how much of a special player Troy Banks was going to be. And he goes out and proves it every single day. Love watching this kid on the field. Love watching what he's become. Great player. And that ball's going to be outside right now. Count goes 2-1. That'll delivers. And that ball is going to be driven out. Fly ball. Looks like it'll go to center field. And that's going to be caught right there for the first out. So Banks flies out to center field. Now up to plate will be Kyle Hoppy, your center fielder. Kyle graduated in Orchard Park in 2009. He was drafted straight out of high school by the Orioles. Played 4 seasons in the minors with both the Orioles and the Phillies. Then after pro ball said, hey, it's time for me to head to the football field. Became the football quarterback at Buff State. And now you see Nicholson steals the base, gets over there, puts himself into scoring position right there. You saw Nicholson trying to get jumps earlier. He was trying to read and got a great jump right there. And Hoppy's going to send that one out to left field. Line drive, though, right at the left fielder. That's going to be the second out right now. As now comes up to the plate, Cole O'Connor. Graduated St. Francis 2018, currently at Niagara. He was named Player of the Year by Western New York Athletics, and I'll tell you right now, he hit over 600 that season. It was an absolute amazing season that he had that year. And that ball's going to be a dribbler right now to second base. Tough play, though, but he makes it over there. And that's going to be the third out of the inning. So we now go to the top of the second. Team Deb leaves 1-0. As we're going to take a quick break, we'll be back here for the top of the second inning.
When it's time to sell your home, Start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
So we are back right now. First pitch by Carocha is going to be a ball right there. And that ball's driven out to right field. That's going to go, though, off the glove of Manziel. And that's Greg Nicolia, who's now going to turn that into a triple right now. Went right off the glove of Manziel, went up off the top of his glove out to the fence right there. And now Greg is standing on third base. Mike Mazzara now up to plate the catcher. That's going to be a curveball in there for a strike. That ball's going to go outside as now the wind picks up a little bit here. You could feel it. It absolutely is blowing out right here, kind of like out towards left field is where it's blowing right now. Croce delivers, and that's going to be a swing and a miss right there. Strike two, count goes 1-2. Croce shakes off the sign, gets what he wants now, gets set, delivers the pitch. Now ball's going to be down low, evens the count up 2-2. That's going to be a pop-up right now. Manziel underneath it, though. Wind is tough, but Manziel makes a great catch. Fantastic catch there by Manziel as he gets the first out right there. That's strike two. Orchard Park trying to strand that runner at third base as they're down in the series 1-0 right now. Curveball, and that one's going to go out of play foul. Croce shakes off the sign again, gets what he wants, delivers. Curveball again, that's off the hands though. That's going to be a foul ball back up here against the fence, the backstop. Count still 0-2. The pitch. And that's going to be a fastball high as the count goes 1-2 right there. And that pitch is going to go, ooh, tough hop right there. Duffick makes a great play as it hops up off the lip right there, right up over top of his head. Makes a great play on that one for the second out, but the run does score there from third base, so Team Deb now will take a 2-0 lead here in the top of the second inning, and they'll now go back to the top of the order. So leading off, your leadoff batter, Connor Holman, and that ball is going to be a ball outside, so Connor comes up with 2 outs, trying to do a 2-out rally right here. And that pitch is going to be high. Count's going to go 2-0. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Count goes 2-1. Again, we've seen the pitchers really being effective with that curveball, and Croce is doing exactly that. That ball hits the corner right there. Fastball outside corner, strike 2. Count's going to even up at 2 right there. And that ball's in, driven right out. Holman does a great job of going the opposite way right there. Base hit out to right field. So now comes up your center fielder, Justin Urschel. Croce is going to deliver. That pitch is going to be in the inside corner there for a strike. Count goes 0-1. That pitch is on outside. Count's going to go even at 1. Manziel was looking to possibly throw over there. Croce goes over to first base. You can see he's testing over there, Holman, really getting a good lead. Testing right now. You can see the leg going, almost like he wants to go, trying to show that he's going to go. And that's a swing and a miss. Manziel does go over. So count's going to go 1-2. Croce is set. Going to deliver. That's that curveball right there, but that's going to go out of play right there for foul ball. Good piece of hitting by Urschel as he fouls off a tough pitch right there to keep the at-bat alive. And the pitch, low in the dirt. Manziel stops it, keeps it in front of him. Holman stays over at first base. Count's going to go 2-2 right here. Of course, it gets set. Looks over at Holman. Takes his time. Delivers the pitch. That's outside. Count's going to go full right here. Good at bat by Urschel right here. Really making sure he's fouled off some tough pitches. Taking the balls. Gets it back to a full count. The pitch. And that ball's going to come back off the backstop right here. Another foul ball. Keeps that at bat alive. And that ball's going to be hit right over to third base. Palczewski comes up with it over to Duffick, and there's your third out right there of the inning. So, on an error on that one, Team Deb does give themselves another run to give themselves a 2-0 lead right now. Going into the bottom of the second, OP Sox looking to answer. Need to extend this one. Need the win to extend to a Game 3. We'll be back for the bottom of the second.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being, our passion.
And now up to bat to lead off for the Orchard Park Sox is your right fielder, Ryan Manziel. We talked about him in the first game, right? You know him, Lancaster graduate, currently at Brockport. He's done it all at Lancaster. He was the quarterback. He played baseball. He absolutely was phenomenal and has started that run for the football team on Lancaster for the run that they've done. Started with him, and right now is currently ended right now with his brother till they get next year. Manziel's going to ground the ball off to second base, and that ball is going to be out as he's going to be out right now at first for the first out of the inning. That'll a quick out for him. Now up to bat, Jeff Palczewski. Jeff, we talked about in Orchard Park graduating game one. He was part of the last class that played baseball at the University of Buffalo. And then he goes from the University of Buffalo, where he finishes his career. Hold on that one, as that's going to be a ball on that one by a Duddle. And he actually finishes his career down at St. Bonaventure. That pitch is high, ball two right there. Jeff played his freshman year of college at UB before they dropped the program, then played his final 3 seasons at St. Bonaventure, starting 85 of the 89 games at third base. A Duddle pitches, and that's going to be inside for ball 3 right there. The Sox looking for base runners right here. That'll get set. Delivers the pitch, and that's going to be there inside for ball 4. For 2 innings in a row, the leadoff batter has gotten on for the Orchard Park Sox. Now up to bat, your first baseman, Jack Duffick. Jack right now is a graduate of the Orchard Park High School, 2020. He's currently at Allegheny College, where he's playing at Allegheny. And that ball's going to be in there for a strike. Jack is a part of now the New York State American Legion Championship team that comes out of Hamburg. He's going to get a chance to go to Massachusetts on Wednesday to go after a regional crown right now. That's going to be... So that was a ball outside. Catcher stops it. Actually, it looks like he got it with his foot, kind of the bottom of the pads right there. Palczewski was off a little bit, went over, but he was safe at first. And that's going to be balls in there. It's going to be in there for a base hit. Gets by the second baseman. Palczewski's going over for third right now, and he's going to be safe at third. That's a big hit right there for Jack Duffick. So we've got runners at first and third right now. 1 out, and up to bat will be Pat Whalen. He's the DH today. Pat actually graduated from Bishop Timon in 2018. He's currently playing at Medaille is where he's playing his college ball. Pat, the tall lefty right there, will also play first base some for the Orchard Park Sox. The pitch. That ball's going to be outside for a ball right there. That's going to be a ball 2. So to finish up on the kind of the Legion game that we were talking about is for the Legion, they will actually go out to Shrewsbury, Massachusetts for the regionals to play. And they will play against the Rhode Island team is who they're going to play against in their Forest Strike. So they're waiting to find out who the winner of Rhode Island is. And they will be out there in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts on Wednesday to play 9:30 in the morning against the Rhode Island champ. And that ball's going to go foul right now, or it's going to even up the count 2-2 on Whalen. It looks like we've got a pinch runner there for Duffick as Ryan Voigt has entered over as a pinch runner. Ryan Voigt, Lancaster grad, also at Brockport. Had a fantastic senior season at Lockport. That's going to go ball 3 as the count's going to go full right here. Senior season, he was actually named first team All ECIC 1 and first team at All Western New York Athletics. Absolutely deserved those honors. He hit great that season for Lancaster. And that's going to be a strike 3 right there. A Duddle comes up big right there. So 2 outs right now, and up to plate is Jason Manziel. And again, like I said, I've called so many games with Jason. I can't tell you how many positive things I can say about this kid. I mean, and the thing I'm most impressed with him more than anything is his leadership. It is unbelievable what he brings to the table. And Jason's going to foul that one off down the first base line out of play. But I've seen his leadership come up so big, whether it was on the football field, the basketball court, or on the baseball field. I'm telling you, this is a kid you want on your team. It is unbelievable what he brings to a team, a game. He just really is something to really talk about. And that's going to be a called strike right there. Curveball. Count's going to go 0-2. Manziel looking to come up big right here, trying to score a run. Trying to get closer in right now a game they must win. That'll get set. Delivers the pitch. And that ball's going to get fouled. And it's going to be a foul ball. Didn't know where the catcher, they were trying to tell him where it is because it went straight up in the air is what it did on him. He couldn't see it. Once he realized where it was, got it while it was still foul. So we're going to come back right now, back to an 0-2 count right here. The pitch, the runner goes. That's going to be trouble right here. And that's going to drop in for a base hit. Manziel goes with the pitch, goes opposite field right there. It drops in for a hit as the Orchard Park Sox scored their first run right here. So we've got a 2-1 ball game right here in the bottom of the second. Runners are at first and third for the Orchard Park Sox, and they go back to the top of the orders. Brandon Nicholson comes to the plate. That'll get set. He delivers, and that's going to be a base hit right there out to the left field. And right here you see the Orchard Park Sox have tied this one up. So now we've got runners on first and second, 2 outs. And here comes your shortstop for the Orchard Park Sox, Troy Banks. If Team Deb wins this game, they advance. If Orchard Park wins this game, they will draw a Game 3 scheduled for tomorrow. Duddle delivers. And Banks comes right back up to against the fence. You can see the camera move there a little bit. That'll get set. Manziel comes off second base, looking, jumping a little. Now ball's going to go outside. Count goes even at 1. That'll get set. It's going to deliver the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball over to Devin. Devin's going to go over to first base. Tough throw. It's going to get by the first baseman. Manziel's going to score. Nicholson coming hard around third base. Goes back, though. As now the Orchard Park Sox take a 3-2 lead. So 3-2. Now runners back on first and third. Still 2 outs for the Orchard Park Sox. And now comes up the very dangerous Kyle Hoppy. So Coach Fabian's walking out, going to talk to his pitcher. He talks to Brian Naduddle a little bit. All right, looks like that's it. Coach Fabian talked to his pitcher. He gets set. Kyle Hoppy up to the plate. Runners on first and third. The pitch. That ball's in there for a strike. Last game, the team Deb put up 5 runs in that second inning to start pulling away. Now becomes the big spot of the second for Orchard Park Sox as they take the lead. In the pitch. That's a ground ball. That's going to get by, though, as it hops up over the first baseman. Troy Banks heads right over to third base as runners are going to stay on first and third. Now we've got ourselves a 4-2 ball game. And now comes up Cole O'Connor. Cole gets set. Naduddle's set. Goes back over to first base. Hoppy goes back. With runners on first and third, you wonder if the Orchard Park Sox are going to look to try to get over to second, try to take away the force. And that ball's going to be inside there for a strike. Looks like the bullpen is getting ready right now for Team Deb. Duddle delivers. That pitch is going to be outside. Count's going to go even at 1. Can't tell who went down to the bullpen for Team Deb. Once I get that, I'll promise I'll get it out to you. Duddle gets set, delivers. That ball's going to be outside as the count goes 2-1. Runners at first and third, 2 outs. Brian Naduddle gets set, delivers. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Count evens up at 2. A must-win game for Orchard Park, trying to get this 3-game series to Game 3. Kyle Hoppy delivers. And this is going to be a soft fly ball, but is caught by Connor Holman over at shortstop. And that is going to be the end of the inning. But doesn't stop as Orchard Park Sox take the lead with 4 runs as we go to the top of the third with the Orchard Park Sox leading 4-2.
I love being home.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
All right, we are back here for the top of the third right now. Leading off for Team Deb will be number 31, Chris Guerin, your Will East head coach. Right now in the 3-hole, your right fielder today. Looking to try to get Team Deb back into this one. 4-2, they're down. Croce delivers the first pitch. That curveball comes in for a strike. Croce delivering quickly. And that ball's in there for an inside corner for a strike. Count goes 0-2. Shakes off that sign. Now gets what he wants. Moving much quicker this inning. Just outside right now. You can see he's picked up the pace from what he was in the first couple innings. And that ball's going to be popped up. Trouble. Manziel, those underneath it, gets the catch right there for the first out. Next up to bat, your third baseman, number 21, Travis Denman. Another lefty. Croce goes back-to-back lefties right here. The pitch. That ball's going to be low. Ball 1. The pitch. And that ball's going to be ground ball, though. Foul. First base coach does a great job. Scoops that one up. Count even at 1 right now. In the pitch. Curveball in there for a strike. That curveball has definitely been his pitch today. Look for it again. And it goes fastball, though, down low. Keeps it low in the zone. That's going to be fouled off. Denman battles right there. Does a great job of fouling off a tough pitch right there to keep the at-bat alive. And the pitch delivers. That's that curveball, and that's a swing and a miss right there. There's 2 outs right there. Croce, so far, this has definitely been his strongest inning that we've seen so far as he's come out. Fly ball, strikeout in this one, and now the tough Max Zimmerman comes up. And that ball's going to be flied out to Kyle Hoppe. Kyle Hoppe's underneath it, makes the catch right there for the third out of the inning. So right now we're going to go to the bottom of the third as Orchard Park Sox now lead this one 4-2.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more. Your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Chiro First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Chiro First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we are back right now for the bottom of the third. Leading off for the Orchard Park Sox will be Ryan Manziel. It looks like the bullpen is starting to stir a little bit for Team Deb. Beautiful day out today. It's a nice slight wind right now that does go out. Temperature right now is sitting at 72 degrees. And a Duddle first pitch is a ball outside. Duddle gets set the pitch. And that ball's in there for a strike as the count evens up at 1. And the pitch. And that ball's going to be driven out to right field. That's going to fall in there for a base hit. So Manziel leads off the inning with a hit that brings up right now your third baseman, Jeff Palczewski. That'll throws over to first base. Manziel back easily. Manziel takes the lead. Duddle set. The pitch. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 1. And it looks like right now warming up in the bullpen is number 13, Austin Mann for Team Deb. Duddle throws back over to first base. And Austin Mann, also a Will North graduate, and he is at N-Trip. And that throws over to first base. Oh, and they call him out. They say he was picked off on that one. Tag looked really high right there, which is why you hear the Orchard Park Sox kind of upset about that one. It looked like the tag was up at the right at the waist is where it looked like, which would mean his hand was in. It's what it looked like from here. But again, that's why you're hearing some people get upset about it. And the pitch, and that's a foul ball right there. Counts 1-2 right now. And Palczewski's that's gonna fall in right there for a base hit for him. So back to a runner on first base with 1 out and up to bat. Will be Number 16, who came into pinch run earlier in this game right now, but Ryan Voigt now is in this game, and he is right now gonna hit for Jack Duffick. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. That'll set. Going to deliver the pitch. And Voigt pops this one out to the center fielder. And he's going to get a chance. No, at first base. Palczewski had gone far off the bag. They went over to first. Wild throw, though, long throw that went all the way to the fence behind first base. So no problem either way. Runner doesn't advance. Runner doesn't get out. So we now going to have 2 outs, runner on first, and now Pat Whalen's going to come up to bat. So we're sitting right now at the bottom of the 3rd inning. Orchard Park Sox with a 4-2 lead. And the pitch, and that ball's going to go outside right now, ball 1. And that looks like a curveball that falls right in there for a strike, even at 1. Nice break, late break at the end there. That'll get set. That ball's going to be just outside. Count's going to go 2-1 on Whalen. That pitch is outside. Count's going to go 3-1. Whalen trying to get on. Get to Jason Manziel, who's up next. And the pitch. And that ball's going to be outside. Ball 4. We now have runners on first and second for the Orchard Park Sox. Coach Fabian's going to walk out, talk to the umpire first. Now he's going to head out to his pitcher and catcher. Question is, are they ready to make a pitching change? As I said, Austin Mann is warming up right now. There are 2 outs right now inside this inning. The pickoff play becomes huge right now that they had. Because think about it, that could be possibly a bases loaded scenario right now with only 1 out. So that pickoff becomes really big. So now we've got first and second. Brian's going to stay in right now. Jason is up. And that pitch is going to be high and outside right now. Ball 1. And the pitch. And that ball's going to go foul down the first baseline, over the fence and out of play. Count evens up at 1. That'll comes to a set. Looks at the runner at second. Delivers the pitch. That's a curveball, and that's another pickoff play. Boy, I'll tell you right now, Mazzaro looked good behind the plate. He really is coming up throwing, not afraid to throw the ball. Has had some really close plays because of it over at first base, too. Especially on that outside pitch where he could easily come up and go over to first. So, okay, count 2-1. 2 outs. Runners on first and second. That ball's going to get by, though. We're going to advance the runners right here. Outside pitch, count goes 3-1. Runners advance to second and third right now. So we got a 3-1 count. So Duddle doesn't have to make that perfect pitch right here. He has an open base right here. He really doesn't have to give Jason something to hit. He's got the open base, but you do get to the top of the lineup where you get to Nicholson, and Nicholson, as we know, has a hot bat and is very dangerous. And there it is. That's a called strike right there. Count goes 3-2. Jason talking to the umpire, Eric, behind the plate right now, having a good conversation about it. So now, full count. Duddle's going to get set. The pitch. And that's fouled off right there. Manziel does a good job of staying alive right here. Keeping the at-bat going. The pitch. And that ball's going to be popped up out of play on the first base side. Manziel, another good at-bat. Really battling right here. Doing a great job of keeping the bat alive. Get set. The pitch. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Duddle comes up big right there. As now we go to the top of the fourth. Orchard Park leaves runners stranded on second and third, but they still lead 4-2 going to the top of the fourth.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
We realize now more than ever is the perfect time to have the perfect house. We're confident we'll find your dream home. Howard Hanna. Home happens here.
Okay, we are back right now. We're going to start the top of the fourth. Leading off for Team Deb is your first baseman, Mike Steffen. Croce had his best inning, I thought, last inning. He's going to deliver the first pitch, and that's going to be in there for a strike. And that pitch, that's going to be driven out to center field. That's deep. That's deep, and that is gone. Steffen with his second home run of the day. He's got a grand slam and now a solo to add into it. His bat has been hot, as he comes up big again. Can you say on fire? You can when it comes to Mike Steffen, I'll tell you that. Now up to bat is Greg Nicolia. First pitch is a ball right there. That's a called strike as the count goes even at 1. And that ball's popped up right now. And it looks like it's going to go out of play. So the count will go 1-2. And that ball's curved ball that's fouled off. And the pitch. And that's going to go right back. That's going to go off the pitcher's glove. And that's going to go in there for a base hit. Tough play sent right back up the middle right there. So runner on first right now, nobody out. Mike Mazur is going to come up to bat, your catcher. The pitch, and that's going to be a swing and a miss, strike 1. Croce comes to a set. Delivers the pitch. That's going to be outside. Count goes even at 1 on Missouri. And that ball's in there for a strike. Count goes 1-2. In the pitch. And that ball's going to go outside. Runner will advance right there over to second base on that pitch. Count even at 2 right now. Runner on second. Nobody out as Team Deb trying to tie this game up right now, down 4-3. Pitch. Little high right there. Count's going to go full right here. And it looks like the Orchard Park Sox bullpen starting to get hot. That's going to be a foul ball right there. Looks like Krolik is the one going out to the bullpen right now for the Orchard Park Sox. As you can see right there, Missouri's going to walk. So we got runners on first and second. Nobody out. Gavin Krolik, St. Francis graduate in 2019 at Niagara, currently pitches at Niagara, warming up right now in the bullpen. And the pitch, they tries bunting right down. This is McKenna right now. Tried bunting down the third baseline, was foul. Right now trying to advance the runners, put them in scoring position because right now there are no outs. The pitch, that's going to go down low as the count goes even at 1. Coach is going to get set. He's going to bunt again. This time he's going to go foul again. So the count's going to go 1-2. He's going to swing away now. Croce looking to get that first out of this inning. Keep those runners at bay. He's trying to keep his lead at 4-3. The pitch, and that's going to go foul ball. Curveball fouled off right there. The pitch, and that's going to be fouled off again. McKenna with a great at-bat right here. Really battling, really extending that at-bat, especially after, 2 bunts, unfortunately, that were unsuccessful, but still battling to keep this at-bat alive. The pitch, and that ball's going to be put into play, ground out, and that's going to go off Cole's glove over at second base. So you've got bases loaded right now. Nobody out. And now it goes back to the top of the order as Connor Holman comes to the plate. Coach Gavigan, though, is going to call timeout. He's coming out to talk to his pitcher. Question is, are they going to make a pitching change right here? As like we said, Kevin Kralik right now has been the one in the bullpen. So obviously the whole infield's in right now, so they're coming up with a defense, what they want to do. I wouldn't be surprised if you see the middle stay back and the corners come in this one. The corners would get the out at home, but at least the middle try to get that double play just because there are no outs right now. So you've seen actually the entire infield's going to play in right now. The pitch is going to go high, ball 1. In the pitch. They're going to say he went. So swing and a miss right there. They're going to say he went on that one. So the count's going to go even at 1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Orchard Park Sox is playing the infield in right now. And that's going to be popped up. That's going to be should be an infield fly. So the infield fly means the batter's automatically out. If a runner would advance, they'd advance on their own. But automatically the batter would be out. And that helps to defend a player to stop from dropping the ball and turning double plays and doing things is the reason for that. So you now got the first out. You're going to see the middle move back. So they're going for the double play the middle. That's ball 1. Corners will stay in as they're still going to try to go for the out at home. So Urschel up right now. Gotten on base plenty today. The pitch, and that ball's going to foul back. Looks like our camera's okay. As it fouls off the fence right there. Count even at 1. The pitch, and that ball's going to be outside. Count's going to go 2-1. No place right now to put anybody. Got to pitch to Urschel right here. The pitch. And that ball's going to go foul down the first baseline and out of play as the count evens up at 2. Team Dead scores 1 this inning on the home run by Mike Steffen, his second home run of the day after the grand slam in game 1. Croce gets set, delivers. And that's a curveball that's going to come up over the backstop and out of play right now. Looks like Gavin right now is warmed up and ready to come in if he needs to. And the pitch. That ball's going to be low right now. We've got a full count right now. Full count, 1 out, bases loaded. Crochet called off the pitches. He's got the one he wants now, the pitch. And that ball's going to be high right there. That's ball 4. As now we've got ourselves a tie ball game, 4-4. 4-4, 1 out. Now comes up your right fielder, Chris Guerin. And the pitch. And that ball's going to go to first base. He's going to go home with it. Runners out at home, back to first. And it looks like sorry, I was blocked by everybody. I didn't see what the umpire called, but they called him safe at first. So now 2 outs. Still have bases loaded. Still tied at 4. And now coming up to the plate is Travis Denman. And that ball is hit hard but foul down the first baseline. So the count's going to go 0-1 right now. Croce gets the sign that he wants, delivers the pitch. That ball's going to go low right now. Count's going to even up at 1. And the pitch, ball's going to go high and outside. Count's going to go 2-1. And that ball's going to go foul right up off the backstop right here. Count evens up at 2. Coach Zimmerman comes over, gets the foul ball right over here. He's on deck. He's ready to go. He definitely wants his shot with bases loaded. And that's a swing and a miss right there. 4 strike 3 as you've got right there now the 3rd out of the inning as we go to the bottom of the 4th, all tied up here, 4-4.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we now go to the bottom of the 4th right here, all tied up. Team Deb makes a pitching change. And in the pitch is Austin Mann. We saw him warming up. Will North graduate himself. So we're going to stay with the Will North theme on the mound. And the Orchard Park Sox will start off with the top of their order as Brandon Nicholson is going to lead off for the Orchard Park Sox. Definitely better than the first game. The first game was 11-1, won by Team Deb. Got away early as Team Deb scored 5 in that second inning. A must win here for the Orchard Park Sox. A win will send this game to Game 3, a final game to see who advances. It is a best-of-3 series that Team Deb is up 1-0 right now. So Austin Mann is going to get set, deliver his first pitch of this game. The pitch, and that's a swing and a miss right there. And Nicholson's going to foul this one off. Count's going to go 0-2. Looks like the Orchard Park Sox bullpen's still hot right now. And that ball's going to go outside, so the count's going to go 1-2. And Kroik right now for the Orchard Park Sox is still warming up in his bullpen. And Nicholson's going to ground that ball to shortstop. Takes a tough hop. He's going to be out at first. Bang, bang play over at first base. Great play there by Connor Holman to stay with that one, though, to get the first out right there of the inning. Now up to bat, the shortstop for the Orchard Park Sox, Troy Banks. Austin pitches. That ball's going to be outside right there for ball 1. And the pitch, and that's going to be a curveball outside and low. Ball goes 2-0. And the pitch. That ball goes high, up over over the catcher's head right there. The count's going to go 3-0. That's going to be a called strike. Count goes 3-1. That ball's going to be outside. Troy Banks draws a walk, gets a runner on first base right here. So 1 out, runner on first. Now comes up your center fielder, Kyle Hoppy. Man's going to deliver. That ball's going to be low down in the dirt. Ball 1. Hopefully you're outside enjoying some of this day today. What a gorgeous day it is. Man's going to deliver that one in there for a strike as the count's going to go even at 1. Team Deb's bullpen's getting hot again. And the pitch. And Hoppy's going to foul that one off. Back out of play. Count goes 1-2. And the pitch by Mann. That's going to be Kyle Hoppy's going to foul that one off again. Count remains 1-2 right here. And the pitch, and that's going to go high. Count's going to go even at 2. Man gets set. Delivers the pitch. That's going to go high. Count's going to go full right here on Hoppy. Cole O'Connor on deck. Ryan Manziel in the hole. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball low right there. Now we're going to get runners on first and second right here. Orchard Park Sox trying to make something happen. So I've been joined right now by Paul Wolf, the commissioner of the MUNY League right here. So, Paul, thanks for joining me.
First time.
So we got the first pitch to Cole O'Connor. That's going to be a base hit. That's going to go out to the gap in left center. Troy Banks looking to score. Play's going to go at second. Cole O'Connor's in there with the double, but that breaks right now the lead right here. Cole O'Connor comes up big right now, gives Orchard Park Sox a 5-4 lead. Runners on second and third. This game definitely better than the first one, Paul, and that 11-1.
Absolutely. Wow, it's exciting right out of the gate.
And up to bat right now will be Ryan Manziel right here. Austin Mann's going to come set. Delivers the pitch. And that ball's going to go just outside right there. Yeah, a couple key hitting right now this inning, but a little bit of back and forth, right? 4-2, Orchard Park Sox went up. Team Deb answers. It's 4-4. Orchard Park Sox takes a lead 5-4 right here. And that ball's going to get by. We're going to see another run right here. Hoppy's going to score, and Cole O'Connor is going to advance to third right here as the count goes 2-0 on Ryan Manziel. So, Paul, can you tell everybody, you have already advanced on to, what are they advancing on to? Can you explain to everybody what the advancement is to?
Oh, yeah, the winner of this will join the other 15 teams, so a 16-team World Series in Battle Creek, Michigan. Games start Wednesday and go through Sunday, the championship is the pitch.
And that ball's going to be a foul right there. Count's going to go 2-1 on Manziel.
This will be the second time in 4 years that two teams from Buffalo will compete for the World Series championship in the major division, unlimited age, in some of the best teams around the country.
And the last time we had one was Diesel won, right?
2017, Diesel played Orville's in the final.
And it was right. It was it was an all Buffalo one.
That was awesome. Yeah, for Buffalo, it was awesome.
Team Deb is playing infield in right now. Manziel's going to get that's going to fall in right now for a base hit, as you're going to see Cole O'Connor score right here. As now the Orchard Park Sox take a 7-4 lead with Ryan on first. Jeff Palczewski's going to come to the plate right now as Orchard Park Sox trying to keep this thing going. And if I'm correct, Orchard Park Sox, the last time they won it, 2005, they won it, right?
Yep.
So we've got a bunch of teams in here that have won there and been there and done it. As Team Deb?
Yeah, as the first or second year, they were the Gronk Show. So Max Zimmerman led Gronk Show team in 2014? I'm going to go 2014, I think, is when they went the Gronk Show. So yeah, Max, they're no strangers to the World Series. They're runner going. Ooh,
and that's Denman. What a play over there, right? Denman. He's going to go over to first base, and that's going to get by the first baseman. We may see Manziel score right here. Manziel's going to score. Palczewski's going to go to second. Another big hit right there.
Oh yeah, it was a great pick.
Orchard Park Sox now take an 8-4 lead. Palczewski's going to go to second base. Now you're going to see come up to the plate is going to be Ryan Voigt. I think, though, we may see a pitching change happen right here.
Jared Fabian walks to the mound. You know, anytime these two teams play, you know it's going to be a good game.
Yeah, they've had a great series this year. You really went back and forth in a lot of their games. And it's kind of what we expected, right? We thought this is a good chance it could go 3 games. And and we're seeing a little bit of that right now.
Yeah.
You know, come at, if this holds serve.
Yep.
But I'll tell you, you don't want Mike Steffen getting up in this one, right? He's already got 2 home runs inside these 2 games, and this team Deb shows that they can score at any time.
Absolutely. Hate to think about tomorrow, but that weather forecast.
Yeah, and now I've been telling everybody 2 o'clock St. Francis. Is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
But if we get this, if the weathermen are correct.
And it's going to look good for tomorrow.
I know.
Yeah.
But Monday looks great, which is good.
And
but
is it the
still-
same thing? We'll go 6 o'clock St. Francis?
That could be 6 o'clock St. Francis, or it could be 6 o'clock here.
Okay.
We'll definitely get that information out, once we find out if St. Franny's available. And we'll even let these 2 guys have a little opinion on that. That being Max Zimmerman and Sean Gavigan.
And that's a strike 1 on Ryan Voigt right there. Austin Mann's going to get set, it's going to deliver, and that ball's going to be fouled. Curveball fouled right now. Up over the backstop, count's going to go 0-2. Now, I know they flipped for these games. Will there be a flip for last game, or is it because the Orchard Park Sox are higher seed, they get the home team?
No, NEBF regional. Every game's a coin
Every game's a coin flip.
Same
Okay.
thing in the World Series. Every game's a coin flip.
Awesome. Okay. So there we go. So that'll determine then tomorrow. We won't even know who the home team is until we get to game time.
Correct.
So the count's 1-2 on Voigt. Lancaster graduate.
I tell you, I love
Boy,
how
that just missed.
You know so much about all these players doing. The West New York Athletics. Just how amazing it is what you guys have been doing. It's such a disappointment with coverage in the paper and stuff like that, but more people know than you even think of how appreciative they are of what you guys have done this past year, and I couldn't be more grateful. Just
Right.
I love how knowing every time I listen to you, every kid on every team, and it's great for these kids. I hope they go back and watch some of these games too.
A lot of them say it, which is fun. But listen, this is about them getting the recognition they deserve. Voigt's going to hit one. That's going to go deep. That's deep in there, and that is gone. Voigt hits one out right here. And I'll tell you, that wind is blowing out, and we've seen when you get it up into that stream today, it's going to go. It really will. So that's going to be 2 more right there for the Orchard Park Sox as they're going to take a 10-4 lead in this one. And now you see coming to the plate is going to be Pat Whalen, the DH today. I still have 1 out in this one, so...
Good crowd here too, by the way.
Yeah.
Anytime the parking spaces overflow the parking lot, it's always nice.
No doubt about that. You can see, and they're all where I'll tell you, I won't be surprised to see someone hit a car out there.
Oh,
as
yeah.
they're in that home run land.
I'm not sure if we got insurance for that.
Count's going to go even at 1 right there as the curveball falls in by Mann. And the pitch. That curveball again as the count's going to go 1-2 right now on Whalen. Whalen currently playing at Medaille right now, Timon graduate. Man's going to pitch. That curveball just misses on the outside corner right there as the count's going to go even at 2. And the pitch. And that ball's going to be low as the count's going to go full right here. And that pitch is going to get fouled right off back here. Count remains full. Whalen battling a tough pitch right there, extending the at-bat. And that's a swing and a miss right there, strike 3. So there's, excuse me, there's 2 outs. There's 2 outs right here, and it's going to bring up right now Jason Manziel. that's a swing and a miss curveball. I'll tell you, Paul, I've watching both these games today. That curveball has been effective for every pitcher. You can really see it when they have found this curve. It really been a great pitch.
Yeah, moving over a foot.
And it's been every one of them. And you can see when they've locked into it, they're not afraid to throw multiple. They've been throwing it over and over today. So the count 0-2 on Manziel. I won't be surprised to see it for a third time right here.
Yep.
I don't know if the wind's helping it. You can't tell, but everyone has been real effective with that curveball today. Yep, see, there it is. And with pitchers sitting dead red on fastballs, a lot of time you've got to have some things to change it up. You've got to make sure you've got that off speed to really change. And that's going to be a foul ball right there.
Yeah, you're not going to get away just throwing fastballs in this league to good hitters. No chance.
Yeah, I don't care what league in it. You could be a 12-year-old right now and you can't get away with it. You better have
change of speeds.
And I don't say that it necessarily has to be a
yeah.
curveball, right?
No.
There has
Fastball
to be a
change.
change of speeds.
Yeah,
exactly.
absolutely.
And the pitch, and that's going to be another hook right there. That's going to go ball. Count's going to even at 2.
That is frustrating to still hear today when 12-year-olds. Oh, my kid had 18 strikeouts, but he threw 55 curveballs. Like, what are we doing? Ooh, there you go.
And that ball's going to go fly out to right field right now, and that's going to be the third out right there of the inning. But Orchard Park Sox does the damage right there. As now we're going to go to the top of the 5th inning with the Orchard Park Sox leading 10-4. We'll be back right now to start that 5th inning.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
before they can't help you, they can't do anything.
Absolutely. And that's going to go outside right now as the count's going to go full right here.
You know, Max ain't going anywhere with me.
See, you talked about the catcher. The catcher's got the he's got the wheels of one too, right?
Oh, yeah. He could get sneaky, but he's not going here, that's for sure. Especially down 6.
Croce gets set, looks at Zimmerman, delivers the pitch. That curveball is going to be fouled off, though, as a great at-bat right here by Missouri.
I always like when the batter asks the umpire, was that going to be a strike?
But it gives them a good feel of where the zone is, right? Where's that zone? How close am I? Am I seeing it well?
Exactly. And you never usually have an issue with this gentleman behind the
No,
plate.
one of the best.
Yeah.
And there's that fastball right there is going to be fouled off as Manziel literally catches his bounce right up to him.
I'm sure you touch base on Saladine's family.
Well, I have on so many broadcasts.
Yeah.
I mean, listen.
Just such a great guy.
Great guy.
Great
family.
Yeah.
And, boy, that kid is the most adorable kid I've ever seen. Those eyes are unbelievable on him.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be a foul ball. That's off his mask. See if he's okay.
Yeah, he's a tough cookie.
Yeah, he already has an injury. He got an injury of a foul ball off of him right into his stomach.
Cut him up, I heard.
Yeah,
Ago.
he said he literally felt the stitches go right into him. The stitches of the baseball go right into his stomach.
Yeah. Matter of fact, I didn't even ask him about that, how he's doing from that. But obviously he's well enough to be umping today.
It's amazing that he's out here umpiring. It really is.
Yeah.
It just shows how much he loves being
Yes.
out here, how much he loves being in this baseball community.
Yeah.
You know, it just is unbelievable.
Yeah.
And like I said, I can never, when it comes to Eric, say enough adjectives of how great this guy really is.
Yeah.
And the pitch. And that's going to be a foul ball right here.
Nope.
And it's going to be an out at first base right there.
Oof. Right off the nub.
Yeah, literally right off the nub is exactly what it was. But gets a second out. Does advance the runners, though, to second and third. So we've got some runners in scoring position right here as Mark McKenna is now going to come to the plate. But Croce now doing exactly what his coach has said, right? Give me strikes, we'll get the outs. And that ball's going to be popped up. Does Manziel have enough room? He's going over. Slips on the concrete right there in the dugout. So I know everybody couldn't see that, but the edge of the dugouts right here is concrete, and you can kind of edge into there, and that's where he went and slipped right on the concrete. Thank God he's okay.
Yeah.
It will be just a foul ball is what it will be.
That is out of play, too, if he would have caught
Yeah.
it. I mean, you hope they
I
cover
think
that.
he was trying to
Yeah,
reach
he
in
was,
right there and then
It's
caught
a
the edge of it.
Regional
Yeah.
final, of course you're trying to
Oh,
make that play.
absolutely. Croce is going to get set, deliver. That curveball again. He's going to call that one high, though, as it's going to be 1-1 is going to be the count.
That's a tough one to lay off.
Ooh, almost hit him right there. Inside right now. The count's going to stay 2-1. We are in the top of the fifth. Orchard Park Sox leading 10-4. That's a swing and a miss right there as the count evens up at 2. In a bid on the line to the World Series. And the pitch. And that's going to be a foul out of play right here. Count stays even at 2. Croce gets set. Going to deliver the pitch. And that's going to be a hit. Croce called for it. You heard him say me on that one. Just wasn't able to get it as it falls in just in foul territory as it's another foul ball right here. Tough play, those medium-sized bloopers, you know what I mean? If you don't see it right off the bat, they are very tough to get.
I was surprised he got that close, to be honest.
Yeah.
That was a good hustle, man.
Home and literally went for it, laid out for it there. And the pitch. And that's going to be a ground ball. Hit over to Cole Connor. He comes up with it over to first base. It gets the out right there and gets them out of the inning. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 5th right now with the Orchard Park Sox leading 10-4.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we are back right now for the bottom of the 5th, and Team Deb's going to go to a new pitcher right here as Peter Manzanis is going to come into the game. 18-year veteran of the league, right? So we really got to give him his props.
Oh, yeah.
Graduate from Clarence right here, but you're talking about somebody who's been 18 years in this league. Just shows what this kid's arm really has.
Oh, yeah. His brother just popped over to say hello.
I don't know if I can call him a kid right now with 18 years in there either. But he's playing with the kid, so he deserves the kid honor, right?
He's got to be many years older than a couple of these players, I'm sure.
Yeah, exactly. And so leading off right now for the Orchard Park Sox, Brandon Nicholson, the left fielder, and the pitch. That's going to be down low for a ball right there. So the count's going to go 1-0. That's up high right there. Inside, count's going to go 2-0. Nicholson very quickly gets back into the box, though. That pitch is outside corner right there. Called the strike. Count's going to go 2-1. That ball's going to get bounced right up off our screen. You can see right there, ball dropped right in front of the screen right there. You see it shake. Count's going to go 2-2. That's Troy Banks coming into the screen right there. He's on deck. Talked a lot about him in these 2 games at Mercyhurst right now. Had a great college season this past year. And that's going to be a ball. Count's going to go full right here. Nicholson, a very tough out.
Yes,
Been very good job of getting on base, and he does it again right here as he walks.
He's one of the best in the league for that. There's no doubt. A lot of years, not just 1, 2. He's been doing it for a long time. He's a tough out every time.
Tough out. Not only that, he's a leadoff batter that can knock one out on you.
Yeah. Oh,
right?
Yeah.
So it's that Ricky Henderson type player. You know what I mean? That could go
yeah.
yard on you at any single time, but also have the speed and all the other things that a leadoff batter brings.
Oh, yeah.
And that's going to be a ball 1 right there to Banks.
He's going.
So I've seen a lot of this ball. You actually see the way they've been bouncing off. You almost see what they're trying to get a read on the pitcher to see exactly what they're doing, right? So that's trying to bounce to see what the pitcher would do, and in the read on the pitcher to see the jump that I can get out there.
Those end-trip kids all do that. They're all pesky. They're all quick. You know, you got to keep an eye on them because they can go at any time. But they do get that timing down from the pitchers when they go.
And that curveball is going to fall in there for a strike as the count goes 1-2. And again, you can see, I don't know what it is, but every curveball I've seen today has been nasty like that. And that Banks is going to send that one up, though. That's going to get caught up in the air. That's going to be a fly out over to left field. And that's going to be the first out of the inning right there. Now comes up the center fielder, the very dangerous Kyle Hoppe. So runner on first, 1 out. Bottom 5, Orchard Park Sox lead 10-4 in this one. Kyle Hoppe to the plate. And the pitch. Curveball in there again for a strike. I can see why he's been in this league for 18 years. If you got a curveball like that, you're going to be just fine. And there goes Nicholson, and that ball's going to get by. So the 1-1 right now is the count. Nicholson moves over to second. So now you've got a runner in scoring position. Hoppe with a 1-1 count. Manzanas gets set. Looks back at Nicholson. Looks again, a pitch. That's in there for a strike right there as the count's going to go 1-2.
Hoppe didn't like that call.
I don't know. That was a pretty good pitch right there. He's going to get set right now. Deliver the pitch. That ball's going to be... Wow, that's just off. But, boy, tough pitch to take right there with 2 strikes. I won't lie about that one. So 2-2. That's a tough pitch to take, though. I won't lie. But he's seeing something. You can actually see, though, I know we're here. We're just off slightly center is where we are. And you can see is right now that Missouri is off to the outside of the plate, right? So the question is he just off the plate? And this ball's going to get by right now as you're going to see Nicholson's going to come flying around. Whoa, he almost took off for home right there. So Nicholson's going to advance to third, and that's going to make the count go full on Hoppe right here. And I'll tell you, Hoppe's got speed right here too. So you got to think right now, if they get him on first, they're going to look to advance him. And you got 2 big hitters coming up right now, Cole O'Connor and Ryan Manziel, who have also been big in this game, come up with big hits already. So we got 1 out, runner on third. Count is full right now on Hoppe. Oh, nuts.
Hoppe struck out swinging there. I don't know if we lost feed for a second or two, but we got 2 outs, man on third. And Manzanas with the pitch. Fouled off to the left side here. 0-1 is the count.
Okay, we're back. Thanks for helping out right there. We got you back, though. We just missed that one. So 2 outs.
2 outs.
Runner on third.
Yep.
Right? You got Cole O'Connor right now up to the bat. And the pitch. Just missed him right there. Inside pitch. Count goes 2-1. That's That's going to go outside. Count's going to go 3-1 right here. And that pitch is going to go fouls. We're going to see the count go full right here. Problem is with this wind, my sinuses go crazy in this wind. I'll tell you that when it blows and I get stuff going, especially when you got the grass and the dirt and everything going here. And the pitch. And that's going to be foul right now.
New lumber?
Yeah, it looks like it is. Looks like that's a broken bat right there, too. Team Deb does have the bullpen warming up again. It's tough to see who it is. I can't tell if it's 28 or
29? Hard to tell.
Well, I don't have a 29 in the roster. If it's 28, it's Andrew White who's warming up right now. And that's going to be put in. That's a single right there, Cole Connor. That's right down the line as he's going to go off to second base right here. He's going to get a stand-up double. And that's now going to give the Orchard Park Sox an 11-4 lead. Excuse me there.
Manzana sets.
And Manziel goes right there off to the shortstop. Connor Holman makes a nice play for the third out of the inning. But the Orchard Park Sox do get one. We're now going to go to the top of the sixth right now with the Orchard Park Sox leading 11-4 in a must-win game to try to get to Game 3.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we are back to start the top of the sixth inning, and the Orchard Park Sox have made a pitching change right here. We've talked about him a little bit because he's been warming up in the bullpen, but Gavin Krolik is now in the game. He is a graduate of St. Francis in 2019. He is currently pitching for Niagara University. So again, we've got more Niagara people, just like we've seen Canisius Niagara been a big theme here in this game. But Gavin's going to come into this one. He's going to go right to facing the top of the order. He's going to go right to facing the top of the order where Connor Holman is going to face him to be his first batter. But big run, like every run, what you want to do is just try to extend that, right? Try to get it so you're almost saying if you're the other team, all right, it's over, it's over. And try to play like that is what you try to do as a team, which is exactly what Team Deb did in Game 1, and now you're seeing Orchard Park Sox trying to flip it and do it in Game 2. So Gavin's going to get the first pitch. That's going to be high there for ball one.
There's not an out in this Deb lineup either, so anything can happen.
Totally.
You know,
Both these lineups can go like that right now. You know, that's going to be a ball outside.
Key to get ahead and throw strikes.
Yep, that's it. Throw strikes, right? Make them hit the ball and do something is what you got to do as a pitcher. And that's going to be in there for a called strike. Count goes 2-1. You can see that wind getting a little stronger, blowing out hard. That's going to be an inside. Just missed him right there. Had a couple close calls today we've seen with some of the pitches, but doesn't hit him. 3-1 count. That's going to be a called strike on the inside corner where the count's going to go full. That's going to be ball 4 right there on Connors. He's going to get to first base. So for those of you who didn't know, Connor Holman this past year was named to the first team All-Western New York as an infielder, and he proved it. He really did. He proved exactly why he deserved to be an All-Western New York player.
Yeah.
And right now up to bat is Justin Urschel right now, and he's going to take a strike right there as the count's going to go 0-1.
He's one of the most deadly hitters in this league for the last 10 years plus.
I think he's been on base just about all day today.
He's an outstanding player.
Count's going to go 1-1. He's got that speed, too, and exactly why he's out in center field trolling that outfield. He's got the speed to go with it. And that pitch is going to go. Nicholson is not going to be able to get up to it. It's going to drop in there in front of him. Nicholson holds that glove up like he's going to make the catch, try not to advance the runner right there. And you can see is absolutely
respect factor playing back. I'm sure you've talked about this gentleman up to bat right now a lot today too, huh?
Oh, I absolutely have.
Another sweet swinging lefty, that's for sure. What happens there sometimes? Is that somebody cord just pops out once in a while on us?
No, well, it's something to do with the cords and what's going on, and we apologize. The camera's gone out on us a couple times. I try to catch it as quick as I can for you out there.
Well, they still hear us, right?
Yeah, and it just is sometimes the screen will just go, it'll go still on them. So, and Guerin's going to hit this one. It's going to go foul, though. He got all of it. Definitely would have been a homer, right? Got over that fence. Just a long foul ball is what that is.
Brush that off as a pitcher every time.
We got nobody out right here.
Same as the last inning.
Yep. That's going to be a foul ball right there. And the pitch, that's going to get by Manziel right now. So you're going to see the runners advance to second and third right now. That's going to be a ball. I have 2-2 count right now on Chris Guerin, your Will East head coach. I even talked about it. My number when I was growing up was 31 also, right? Because I wore it because of Dave Winfield being a Yankee. Yeah, that's exactly.
Me too. I only wear 31.
I fell in love with it. I've always have. That was a reason I did it, and I just thought it was awesome. That's the reason why I talked about it earlier.
I mean, I tell everyone he's the greatest athlete of all time and baseball player, but.
He was one of the first ones that was really, when you talk about drafted in so many different sports. Yeah. I mean, it was football, baseball, and basketball.
Yeah. And he was a hell of a track star, I think, too. Oh. Oh, that's too funny. I didn't know that. My favorite player of all time and why I always wear 31.
Yep.
Gavigan wears 31, but I'm not sure why.
I never asked him why. Something we're gonna, when he comes by across, we're going to need to ask him.
For sure. Oh,
that's going to be that's going to be trouble here.
No,
and that's going to fall in right now.
All right.
That's going to fall in. So there's a hit right now as that falls in right there. So we've got an 11-5 ball game right now. Runners on first and third. Nobody out still. And I'll tell you, the one thing you don't want to get to is Denman's up right now. You go to Zimmerman and then Steffen right now, back to back right here, who can easily put the ball deep out of this ballpark. And you're only talking about it's a 6-run lead right now, but you got 2 runners on.
Yeah, you can't even explain the difference in a regular season game versus a regional final. Everything, you still got to be relaxed on the mound and throw strikes. But it is exciting.
What we talk,
It's exciting not to be playing sometimes too.
We talked about a little bit coming into the game, or coming into the inning, Paul. When I said to you is that run by OP Sox, those are real big because you're trying to, break that, so that you feel like you're not in this game, right? And you play like you're not in this game. But all you need is just one thing to go your way and start falling and start getting some hits that go your way, and anything can happen.
Yeah, those last 2. That even Urschel's hit was courtesy of playing so deep because he hits the ball. He can hit the ball out of the park.
And right now it's Travis Denman who's up to bat. He's going to take a strike on his first pitch by Kroc. In the pitch. And that's a line drive down the first baseline, but it is foul right there as the count's going to go 0-2.
Here you can even trade an out. You just got to get an out, though. You can trade a run for an out.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, you still want that ground ball for double play is what you're looking for here. That's going to be just a little bit high and outside on that one. Count's going to go 1-2. And the pitch, and that's Denman battles right there. Really keeps the battle alive as he extends it by fouling off a tough pitch right there. Kroc delivers. That's going to be a ball right now outside. Count goes 2-2. Good block right there by Manziel. Make sure that runner stays at third base. And the pitch. Down low again. The count's going to go full. Still no outs right now in this inning. Kroc gets set, delivers. That's going to be down low for a walk right there, as you're going to see bases loaded right here. So bases loaded, nobody out, and now comes the dangerous batter, right? I talked about him all day. Listen, I personally really think the world of Max. Just as a coach, as a player, as a person, just a great guy. He really is. And I'll tell you, he's a guy in this spot you don't want to see. And the pitch, and that's going to be a called strike right there in the outside corner. Count goes 0-1. And the pitch, and that's a swing and a miss. And that's that pitch we've been talking about, right? That curveball. Like I said, I don't know what it is today. It's been every guy that's gone out there has had that pitch and really thrown it very well today. So Kroc right now trying to get out of this one. Still no outs. 0-2 the pitch. And that curveball comes back as Zimmerman fouls it off back here to the fence. So you can see the Orchard Park Sox are playing this too as they want outs. They're not playing anybody in on the grass. They're not worried about an out at home. What they're right now is playing for outs. They'll exchange, like you said, runs for outs. And that's strike 3 right there in the inside corner.
That was a great pitch. Great pitch.
And a great pitch at a great time, right? You needed to come up big. But here comes the man, Mike Steffen. Already has a grand slam in the first game. Has a solo home run in the second game. He now comes up with bases loaded.
No place to put him either. Low and in, ball one.
And you got to think right now as a pitcher, like, you've seen the way he's hit today, right? You don't want to give him something that he really can drive. Wind picks up, too, as he comes up to bat. And that's going to be a ball right there, 2-0.
He's no Barry Bonds, but, it might not be the worst thing in the world.
He's playing like one today, though, right?
Yeah.
Tell you, that person laying out there in the outfield better watch out. And that's going to go right now to 3-0. So you can see is that Kroc is not giving him a pitch to hit right now.
Yeah.
And the one thing you got to be careful right here is you don't want to give, you're in a game where you've been down by 6. Do you give him the green light right here and let him go after something?
Absolutely.
Well, then so you got to be careful to throw that bread and butter pitch on a 3-0 right down the pipe.
I'm looking at half my hitters licking my chops. 3-0 bases loaded, trying to get one bomb. He throws one right down.
That's what I'm saying is you got to be careful in this zone.
And for me, it's got to be the pitch that's right down the middle.
Yeah.
Nothing
belt high, right down the middle. I mean, you're looking for one particular pitch.
Yeah. He hits a corner, tip your cap. Ooh. I don't think that missed by much.
Yeah, it definitely didn't miss by a lot. I'll tell you that. But it still, though, scores a run, and right now makes the score 11-6. We're in an 11-6 game right here. Nobody out still.
No. Max.
Oh, no, I apologize. Yeah. Max, I apologize. Max gets out with the strikeout.
Still ground ball away.
And that ball's going to be down in the dirt. Ball one. Good stop there by Manziel, though.
Yep. Saved a run, that's for sure.
So Greg Nicolia is right now the one who's up to bat. Your second baseman right now for Team Deb. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Count evens up at 1. But, boy, I'll tell you, for a while there, I don't know if I would have been sitting here saying is that the tying run is on the on-deck circle right now.
Yeah.
Kroc delivers. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 2. Count goes 1-2. Boy, I'll tell you, all of a sudden it got dark all over there up north.
Yeah, that does not pose well if there's a tomorrow.
And that's a ground ball. Voigt comes up with it, sends it over to Kroc for the second out, but there is another run scored as Guerin scores the run. So we're going to have runners on second and third. We now have 2 outs. We have an 11-7 ball game, and then coming up to bat is Mike Mazzara, the catcher. Runners on second and third. Single right here. 11-9 ball game just with a hit.
With the win, one guy on next inning. I mean,
and that's a strike right there. Strike 1. Kroc delivers. And that's a strike there in the outside corner. 0-2. Looks like he's settling in a little bit now. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you get 2 outs, Not too much damage.
And again, another pitcher that really starts settling in with some of that off speed has really been the key to helping them settle in. Kroc delivers 0-2. And that's going to be just high right there. Count goes 1-2. Nobody warming up in any bullpen right now. We're in the top of the 6th. Timeout is called by Missouri. Orchard Park Sox in a must-win game. They lost game 1, 11-1. It is now 11-7. In this one for game 2, if they win, they force a game 3. And that gets hit by pitch right there. Boy, Salad is getting beating up this poor umpire. I mean, we saw him get hit in the mask already. He just got hit in the hand right there. He's got stitches already from another one. This poor guy is getting beaten up back here.
Reminded me of my catcher. Remember Andrew Russo? Oh my goodness, he must have taken 5 balls a game off somewhere for 10 straight years for us. Man.
So we've got bases loaded right now, 2 outs. Mark McKenna is going to come to the plate for Team Deb. Right now, we kind of got to stop and play right now as Sean Gavigan, coach of OP Sox, is talking to our umpire, home plate umpire, Eric Saladin, who looks like got it off the hand is what it looked like. We can't see what he's doing because his back is to us, but I think he caught it off his hand.
Right. I think that's what he's doing, too. He's hurting because he wouldn't call Rick over if he wasn't hurting.
Yeah. Sorry, while we had a quick play there, I made an adjustment to the camera so we were a little bit closer. I know I had a farther away shot as we had a problem with the camera last time. So we are closer so you can see what's going on. Now I'm starting to worry that there's something more going on here. Is
the older guy's coming around to make sure he's all right.
Did he possibly break it? I mean, now I'm really concerned as you now see coaches out there, players out there, everyone real worried about what's going on with Eric right here. Yeah. All right, we're going to take a quick break. Let's take a quick break, and we're going to come back as we find out what's going on right here. So we'll take a quick break.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
Are you in pain from a no-fault car accident? Don't wait. Call RES Physical Medicine and Rehab today and take advantage of our 24 to 48-hour appointment pledge. One of our medical professionals will see you within 48 hours. RES offers DXD imaging for a more accurate diagnosis in less time. This allows our doctors to coordinate the most effective treatment plan to get you on your way to recovery faster. Feel better with RES Physical Medicine and Rehab. Click or call today to learn more.
Okay, we are back, and unfortunately we don't have the best of news. Our umpire possibly has a broken finger is what it looks like. It looks like his index finger may be broken. So he is leaving, and obviously...
No, he's going to go behind the mound, I believe.
No, I think they're going with one umpire. He's leaving right now. I think he's going to go get that finger checked, and we're going to go with one umpire. They're going to go behind the mound right now.
I really thought over there that Sally was just going behind the mound and Rick was going to stay there.
I got to tell you, this poor guy has been through every. I mean, Eric, you got to know. God, my heart is with you. I'm worried about you right now. I just hope everything's okay. I mean, just this past 2 weeks, this poor guy has just been through a ton. That doesn't count what he's been through the last thing with his family. It's just unbelievable. Eric, what you do for baseball is it's unmatched. It really is. It's just unbelievable.
Beyond appreciative.
Yep, it really is. We wouldn't be having these games if it's not for you coming out and doing what you're doing.
Yeah.
So we're going to start. We're going to have we have 2 outs, and that's going to be a foul ball back here off the fence to go 0-1. Mark McKenna is at bat. We've got bases loaded, 2 outs. We have Orchard Park leading 11-7 in the top of the 6th. Team Deb's, that's going to be trouble right here. Nicholson, plays in a step right in there. Because of where he plays, comes up big, gets that line drive, and gets his team out of the inning right here. So we're going to go to the bottom of the 6th. We'll take a quick break as we come back for the bottom of the 6th right now. Orchard Park leads 11-7.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
So we're going to be back right here for the bottom of the 6th, and we've got another new pitcher right now coming in for Team Deb, and he's going to stick with the Will North theme, is Andrew White, graduate of Will North, also went to St. Bonaventure. So White right now is going to come in into an 11-7 game. And it looks like leading off for the Orchard Park Sox is Jeff Palczewski. Jeff, your third baseman right now. So I'll tell you, the wind's been picking up. I'll tell you, the sky is getting over, and I don't say overcast, it's getting a little dark out there in the north area. It is a little north of us, but no doubt some weather is starting to creep in right here, as probably a very good idea that this game was originally scheduled to be a 4 o'clock start. What they decided at the end of the first game was just to bring them back within a half hour, and we started this game much quicker, which could be a very positive if this is what we think could possibly roll in. So we'll see what happens right here. We go to the bottom of the 6th right here. Palczewski's going to come up to bat right now. Andrew White now your pitcher. And here we go. We get started.
As a coach, you want to get up by more than a grand slam.
Yeah, no doubt. And that's going to be a called strike right there.
Of course, everybody can see Rico's on the right side of the mound, so that side of the plate should be a little more friendly for the pitcher, I would think.
Well, and that's what's going to start happening, right? That zone opens up for you. So we apologize that you saw that foul ball come back. Give me a second. I want to fix our camera here.
And not only do you call a good game, you got a lot on your plate that you're working on here. It's impressive.
I will say most people don't realize how much is really going on. So
sometimes I don't even know what the count is. I fouled off.
So the count's still 0-2 right now, but you're absolutely right. If I'm a catcher right now, I want to extend that plate. I want to come out, so it is so tough for you to reach that outside corner and really live on that outside corner because he's so far over right now. Look how far over he is. So the count goes 1-2 right here, but absolutely test the zone, see what you're going to get right now.
Yeah. New umpire, Did Rick have the plate the first game?
He did have the plate the first game, yes. And that's going to be a ball right there down low. Count's going to be even at 2. And looks like the Orchard Park Sox has the bullpen going over there for them, a lefty warming up. And Palczewski hits a line drive right now into left field. Big hit right there for him to start things off. So runner on first, nobody out, and now coming to the plate will be number 16, Ryan Voigt. Ryan, we talked about, came into this game as a pinch runner for Jack Duffick early on and then went over to first base right afterwards, and then also comes up big. He had a home run in this game, too, someone who can easily go yard.
That's going to be foul ball. I was going to see Duff's kid get an AB today, but I just missed it then, huh?
He played the entire first game and then played the first. He got one at bat in this one too. Has had a very good game too.
Looking forward to seeing those kids, what they can do in that Legion tournament out in Boston.
Be in Shrewsbury, Massachusetts, and that's going to be a foul ball that's going to come off.
Mike Mazzara is a tough kid back there. He said, "Stay away."
But we talked about the Legion team that's going out there. We're waiting to hear who is won in Vermont. They will take on the Vermont winner Wednesday, 9:30 in the morning, game 1.
Okay. And talk about that. We'll wait for the pitch.
And the pitch right here by White. That's going to be fouled off. That's going to be wow! Almost an amazing play right there. But unfortunately gets by, and now you've got runners on first and third with nobody out. And Pat Whalen comes up to the plate.
You know you want to get the out, but that could have been a double play.
Oh, absolutely.
Trying to keep.
How he came out and even had a shot at that was unbelievable to me. But White's going to get set. Now they're going to come in. They're going to bring the infield in right now. So you got to think Voigt's taking off. Yep. They're going to give him the bag. Call that a ball?
Yep.
So
they obviously got to, they can't afford a run.
So swing and a miss. So we got a 1-1 count. Runners on second and third. Whalen is up right now. White pitches, and that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 2. You talked about those extra runs, right? You got 2 runners here in scoring position. That could give you that more than that 4 that you're talking about, so it takes away that grand slam. And the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss right there.
Nice squeeze.
So there's the first out. White does a great job of battling there. Now comes up the catcher, Jason Manziel, to the plate.
And I'm not thinking about putting him on with the next kid coming up.
Oh, no, you want to stay away from the top of the order. But at least Orchard Park Sox are thinking, too, I'm staying away from the double play right now by getting him over to second base.
Yep.
So Jason takes ball 1, but I'll tell you, this kid's got a bat and a half himself. The pitch, and that's going to be down low, ball 2. Infield is in for Team Deb. White gets set, delivers, and that's going to be a swing and a miss. And that will get by right now as Palczewski scores. So there's one of those that we talked about. Runner will advance to third, 2. Count goes 2-1.
He's going to take his time.
He's been getting beaten up pretty good back there. So
yeah.
Just in this inning alone. That count's going to go 3-1 right now, as that's going to be a ball on the outside corner. In the pitch. That's going to be down low in the dirt. So they called it a strike. So they must have called it. It looked like on the swing is what they did. They called it on the swing. So 3-2.
We got 1 out.
1 out. 3-2. Runner on third. That's Voigt on third. White delivers, and that's going to be a foul ball as Manziel keeps it alive. And the pitch. And that's a foul again. Manziel really battling up there. I think I see the possibly Game 3 pitcher for Orchard Park Sox sitting over there in the bucket is Tom Formansky. I think you'll see in Game 3. Everybody knows him as the Albion pitcher.
Yep.
Oh, called strike 3 right there. He was trying to get it, I'll tell you that. So now you've got 2 outs, runner on third. Brandon Nicholson up to the plate right now. We talked about him. Very dangerous hitter. Has been on base multiple times today. Started off many innings getting on base. That's going to be a ball right there.
And once we get to the winner of this regional, they will be opening up Thursday at 11 o'clock against, I believe, the Brooklyn regional winner.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Oh,
And that's a pad that's going to get past the catcher right here. Is we're going to see another run score. So that's going to make 13-7 right here. Count's going to go 2-0. So those are those runs they needed to get in that we talked about to give them back that 6 runs, which will come to the top of the 7th right here. So what they need to do is, like you said, have their pitcher come in and throw strikes is what they're going to need to do to try to put this one away and get to tomorrow. That ball's down low. Count's going to go 3-0. White delivers. And that pitch is outside. Nicholson gets on again. That runner on first brings up Banks. Do you think you see Nicholson move? Are you going to try to put another runner in scoring position? Do you think 6 enough right now?
yeah.
With 2 outs?
No foul going, that's for sure.
Well, you know what I mean? With 2 outs, do you
Yeah.
see?
Oh,
And there he
yeah.
goes. That's,
Right.
you know, exactly what we
Right.
just talked about, right?
Yeah.
Not surprising to me at all. I think what you're trying to do is, like you said, just make sure every run is going to get count. You saw you already had him get back in the last inning.
Right. And they've put up 11 and 7. It's not, you know.
Absolutely.
There he goes.
He's going again. And he's in there again. He's obviously reading White real well. He's getting a jump. He's reading him real well. So Banks right now, 2-0 count on him. Right now, single by him, and you can get that other run that you're talking about right here.
Yep.
And that's count's going to go 3-0. I'll tell you, there's not too many teams that can say that their leadoff and their number 2 batter can go yard at any time, right? Normally it's somebody who's a singles hitter in there, somebody that's just going to get on base for you to produce for the bigger hitters. These two can go yard anytime. And that ball's going to go foul, up and out of play.
We'll open up Wednesday in the stadium at 4:30 against the St. John's Lefties, who we've played many times over the years.
And that's going to be another ball. And Nicholson walks in for that other run that we've been talking about. But, boy, I really got to give Nicholson a ton of credit on that one. Is really 2 stolen bases led to that right there. He got that run himself.
Yep. We were talking about it before. As soon as he got out first,
Yep.
and, you know, 4 pitches, and he scored a run.
And White delivers right there is the ball. Count's going to go full right here.
2 outs, bottom of the 6th.
Full count. The pitch. And that's going to be a foul right there by Banks.
Got a good system going on with Johnny Katz throwing in all the balls.
And the pitch. And that's going to be a ball. It's going to come back to the backstop. Banks walks.
Kyle Hoppy steps to the plate.
Hoppy again, another one. Gotten on base multiple times today. Really been a threat to get on base. We haven't seen Banks really run a lot today. You can see he doesn't have a lead right here. I don't see him going anywhere.
No. He's got the 1.5 step lead. That's like the old veterans. They're not going anywhere now.
I think that was a strike right there. It was hard to tell, to be honest with you.
Right, yeah.
Remember, we normally can see right here that it's tough to see behind. We're looking through players to get there. Hoppy fouls that one up back over the backstop right here. Count's going to go 0-2. Wait, looking to get out of this inning. And that's going to be a ball high right there.
1-2.
In the pitch. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Strike 3. Now, but that ends right there the inning. Orchard Park Sox get a lot of those runs back right now as they take a 14-7 lead into the top of the 7th. We'll be back to finish this one out, the top of the 7th.
When it's time to sell your home, start with a visit to howardhanna.com, ranked the #1 real estate site for sellers. A few clicks will show you the sales price you can expect for your home. We can get you the most money in the quickest amount of time because we know where the local buyers are and how to reach them. So if it's time to sell your home, visit howardhanna.com today, and we'll match you with a local Howard Hanna agent to sell your home fast.
I love being home.
At Cairo First Wellness, your health and well-being is our passion. Let us take care of you and your family like one of our own.
Cairo First Wellness Center is dedicated to providing patients long-term relief and teaching them how to continue taking care of themselves. With a blend of different techniques, services, and personalized treatment plans, we'll help you find wellness in a way that's right for you. Between chiropractic care, spinal decompression, nutritional counseling, massage therapy, custom orthotics, and more, your relief is in our hands. If twisting, popping, and cracking intimidate you, our Pro Adjuster restores the same range of motion as a physical adjustment would with gentle, repeated tapping.
Dr. Mo at Cairo First has been taking care of my back needs for the past 4 years. His staff treats you like family. I've had the traction, I've had the massage done, and every time leave here feeling fresh and brand new.
Cairo First Wellness Center. Your health and well-being. Our passion.
All right, we are back for the top of the 7th right here as Connor Holman's going to lead this one off for Team Deb, top of the order. And that first pitch is going to be a ball. Gavin Kroc is still in the pitch right now for the Orchard Park Sox. And the pitch, that's going to be a ball high right there. Count goes 2-0. And the pitch, that's going to be a called strike on the outside corner. It's a little bit of that outside pitch we were talking about in the previous inning that you were looking to try to get right now. Kroc delivers. And that's going to be inside right now for a ball as the count's going to go 3-1. And the pitch. That's going to be ball low. Holman's going to get on base right now to lead off this inning. And now comes up Herschel right now. You talked about him. This is a guy who gets on base constantly. Another one has power, has speed, can do just about anything right there for you. Looking to get on base right now to get those runners they need. And that ball's going to be fouled. It's going to go out of play down the third base line. And again, like we talked about, this is the pitcher you want. Just throw strikes. Don't give me walks. Don't let him hit the ball. Let him put it into play.
Yep.
Count goes 1-1. And that ball's going to be inside. It's going to get by Jason Manziel right now, as you're going to see Holman advance to second base. Count's going to go 2-1. I don't see many people this deep in the batter's box. Check that out. Check his feet out. That far away from the plate. You know what I mean?
I don't want to say Ursh is getting a little older and the swing's a little slower. Not the way he's hitting the
ball.
ball.
But this, especially we talked about this outside pitch today, right? Does this become now where if I'm looking at Jason, I see this, right? Do I want to creep on that farther on the outside of plate, try to get that corner where he can't reach because he is deep in the box to the back?
Yeah, absolutely.
And right now, Team Deb giving Paul Wolf here a little ribbon right now. You can see as he's got some tired players out here. So right now we're at 3-2 right now is the count. We got runner on third. Kroc right now trying to deliver the pitch, and that's going to be a ball. So I had 3-2. So.
Rick's just there. I can't tell if he knows the count.
We didn't get the count, so. In the pitch.
Yeah, there you go.
And that's ball 4 right there.
Yep.
So, okay, now we've got runners on first and third. We've got nobody out. And coming to the plate, Chris Guerin right now coming to the plate.
You are one swing away from somebody probably warming up.
Well, they had somebody warming up. And there's going to be a base hit right by Voigt right there.
That's typical. That's Urshel. You always got to be on your toes with him.
Yeah, we talked about it, right? He could do it on the base pass. He could do it hitting-wise. He could do it out in the field. And that's proof right there. And you got to love that style of play when you're down, because that's somebody who's not giving up, still keeping his team in and saying, we can still win this ball game.
Yep. It's the hardest 3 outs to get, right? The last 3?
Always is, right? Last one, last inning, whatever it is, the last of anything is always the toughest. So it looks like Coach Gavigan's going to go out and talk to his team right now. We still have nobody out in this one.
Yeah. Nobody
out. You now come to this dangerous part of the order that we've talked about with Team Deb right now. Denman right now is the batter come up. You got Zimmerman up, next up at bat. You got Stefan after that. You really have a dangerous part of the lineup that you don't want to make sure that they think that they're in this game.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember, we saw a lefty warming up for Orchard Park Sox.
And now looks like a righty's heading down.
No, that's Formansky who's heading down there right now.
We were talking about that.
But if you're going to go out there and you can throw a 20-pitch type thing, it's like a bullpen then, right?
Correct.
So that's a strike right there, foul ball. And that pitch is going to be inside and low. The count's going to go 1-1. And that's a swing and a miss right there. Kroc comes up big on that pitch. Count goes 1-2. And the pitch. Oh, did he go? Yes, he did. He said he went on that one. So that's going to be a strike 3 right there.
That's a huge out.
That's a big strikeout right there for Kroc. As now Max Zimmerman comes up to the plate. Max trying to extend this game. He's hit again. I can't believe it. He's had a bullseye on him today is what he's had. But now comes up the hitter we've been talking about today, Mike Steffen. You're coming up now with a chance to at least make this game a 14-12 game. And that's a ball high right there. So even though they sent Furmansky out, they're not really getting a lot of movement out there. There's not a rush in essence.
No, not with that out.
And that's going to get by Manziel right here as the runners are going to advance over to second and third. That's going to be a ball as the count's going to go 2-0 right here. You can see as it looks like just Furmansky's doing bands down there, like not really trying to get hot or anything. And the pitch by Crock. And that's going to be hit. That's going to be deep.
Oh,
that's going to be his third home run of the day right there. Steffen stays hot. Wow. Unbelievable what he's done with an at-bat today. It's that 14-12. It's exactly what we talked about right here. Still one out. Wow. Steffen. Can you say MVP of the day right there?
3 home runs. What has he got? A grand slam, a 3-run, and
a solo, right? Unbelievable. I mean, you almost went for the cycle of home runs. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Now you got to get a guy on, right?
Yeah, I mean, that's
it.
So Nicolia right now is up to bat. The pitch. And that's a swing foul ball right here. Bounces actually up over the fence and out of play. Uh-oh. And that's a line drive right now. And that's going to get down right here.
Oh, he's not.
It's going to go out to the fence right here. And that's going to be a stand-up double. So now the tying runner comes to the plate.
Mike Mazzara in a big spot. There's a reason why we don't have all our hair as close
or why we shave it.
We haven't got there yet. Maybe I should, but.
And the pitch down low, blocked by Manziel. Still only one out. And the pitch. Oh, and that hits him. So now you've got runners on first and second. Now you've got the winning runner coming to the plate. So Mark McKenna is going to come up to the plate.
Go ahead.
Coach Gavigan right now is going to come out. So what move does he make right now?
That's the second trip, right? Yeah.
So I see Furmansky walking in. Now he turns around, walks back out.
That was only his first trip to the mound then?
This inning, yes.
Okay, yeah. Otherwise he would have been immediately out.
So he's moving outfielders.
He's bringing
in Hoppy, isn't he? He's bringing in Hoppy to close this one out. He shifted Manziel over to right. I'm sorry, Manziel over to center. Mm-hmm. Nicholson will stay in left. He's moved Kroick into right field is where he's going out right now. And now he's going to bring in Hoppy to close this one out.
Now, I've played against him a lot. I've heard he might have thrown before, just never against us.
Okay.
So this is a first. But again, goes back to the – although –
we talked about pitchers. They're at a premium right now.
Yep.
They really are. And I know as far as Coach Gavigan's staff at least, he's got a lot of injuries right now on that staff. I know Colin Pitlack has been down with an injury. Jordan Prince, my son, is down with an injury right now. You know what I mean? He's got arms that I know. Jack Collins was supposed to pitch for him this year, down with an injury, right? So I know that he's had a lot of injuries right now, especially to the arms that he had on that staff. And you're still trying to think about, like, even though you got to win this one to get to tomorrow,
Right.
but he's thinking a little bit like,
I also have to
I need
have an
someone
arm.
for tomorrow,
Yeah,
you know?
yeah.
Which is why we were saying is my gut is that it was for Mansky, but they've got him warming up going, you got to think this is a short leash right here.
Yeah. Top. Okay.
And you see Team Deb's now bullpen warming up.
We need some scouters down the line. Who's who? What? Well, hey. It's
You
great
want a good game,
It's a
period.
great
That's what
game.
you want, a
You
good
know,
game. We got
yeah,
it, right?
Yeah.
So right now that's up is Mark McKenna.
In a huge spot.
One out, runners on first and second. Hoppy gets set. Delivers. And that's going to be a ball right there. Ball one. That's going to be ball two right there. So now I don't see Furmansky doing anything more in the bullpen. Like he's either ready to go, or they're just going to ride it right now. That's ball three right now, and you get right now back to the dangerous top of this order.
There is no green light here. That's for sure.
Called strike on the inside corner right there. Count goes 3-1. You're looking belt high. You're looking for your pitch. That hits him.
Well, that makes it bases loaded. One out, top of the order.
Now, you thought 7 runs was going to be safe coming in, right? I mean, like you said, you had to feel good as a coach. Hoppy gets set, delivers. That's going to be high right there for a ball. Looks like Hoppy's not finishing that pitch. You see how he's dropping that front foot down early? It almost looks like it's standing him straight up. There you go. That was a difference. You can see he got more downhill on that one.
I think he called it a ball, though. 2-0. But a much better pitch.
Yeah, you can see he got more downhill.
3-0. Bases loaded. 14-12. One out.
And you got to think, I mean, even though I got a good hitter here, I'm even thinking, should I take here? There's a strike. Count goes 3-1.
That was a pitch we talked about. But
you're in a really tight game right now, you know. That's going to be a foul ball. The difference was earlier, we were talking about, hey, you're trying to get back in this game. So you're trying to make something happen. I get it. But now you don't want to risk saying I took a risk at something that was here that just had to be up enough for me to pop that up. You don't want to put them in that circumstance. And that's going to be
place hit. He can't go.
Oh, they're going to score him. No, look at this. Play at the plate.
Oh, my goodness.
So base hit right there, which now causes 14-13, right? But they got an out at home. So now there's 2 outs, runners on second and third, and it looks like we're going to see another pitching change here. And I think it's actually Jack Duffick that's going to come into this game.
Wait.
That's a switch. Look, Jack Duffick is over there now. The question is it Duffick or is it Furmansky?
Well, didn't you say Duffick started the game?
He started. Yeah.
There's no re-entry.
Oh, then
Yeah,
then it has to be for Mansky
Yeah.
then. Okay.
Yeah.
Unless you can't re-enter for the person who. Okay.
No.
So then it has to be for Mansky then.
Yeah. Or nobody.
Well, he's obviously warming somebody up over
But
there.
I mean, he's what's he? What?
He's walking.
He walking. Okay, that's it.
Okay,
That's
so
why
he's
I'm-
walking Urschel,
Yep.
and he's getting and to get to Guerin.
Yeah. Yeah. A lefty and lefty.
Okay, so we're back to bases loaded. And look at your 2 batters away from Stefan again. That's a ball high right there.
I mean, now here, no matter what, as a hitter, anyway on, extends the game.
Oh, absolutely. That's a strike right there as the count evens up at 1. That's going to get by him. That goes behind Guerin. Run scores.
We are tied at 14.
7 runs this inning for Team Deb. And still have runners on second and third. There's ball 3 right there.
Well, now you can even find out who is warming up down there.
Well, I see it's 27, but I don't have 27 on the roster. So that's a walk right there for Guerin. We've got bases loaded again.
Big Travis Denman.
And they're going to stick right now with Hoppy still. And the pitch, that's in there for a strike. Count goes 0-1. Ooh, that looked like that was close. It looked like at the end of the bat. But it could have. He's got some equipment, so I may have heard the equipment. That was what it was. So that's a hit by pitch right there. So now you've got 15. They just took the lead.
Yes.
15-14. Coach Gavigan calls in his crew right there. That was out in the bullpen. Zimmerman's up to the bat. The pitch, that's going to be a ball right now outside. Called that one a strike as the count evens up at 1. Oh, Zimmerman gets a hold of this one.
It's over his head.
It's against the fence right there. That's 2. Ten-run inning for Team Deb.
Wow.
10-run inning. And now you come up with Mike Steffen up to the plate too. He was hoping that one of these guys would have scored, so there was only one out there when he wanted. Yeah. That's going to be a ball down low. So obviously at this point, they're going to live or die with Kyle out there.
Yeah.
That's going to be a ball. Count goes 2-0. called that one a strike. Count goes 2-1. Pitch is outside right now. Count goes 3-1. That's a foul ball right there. Count goes full. Hoppy trying to pitch out of this.
The 3 home runs Stefan hit, were they all from the left side of the plate, or were they from both?
You know, I don't remember, to be flat honest with you. I know 2 of them were on the left side. I can't remember if and that's strike 3 right there. So that's the end of the inning right there. Is now the Orchard Park Sox got to answer. So one of his went straight out to center. The other ones were over here to left field. I'm pretty sure the 2 ones that are over here were lefty. I can't remember if he was righty on the one of them.
What a turn of events.
Yeah, absolutely. Like, you got to sit here and you really can't believe what just happened. And we really were planning on, okay, well, when's going to be, you know what I mean, game 3? Where are we going to be? What are we going to do? Is it going to be tomorrow? Is it going to be Monday because of rain?
And now we're going to find out what OP has in the gut right now.
Yeah, I mean, you're going to see whether did they get punched here or not. But we'll see exactly what happens right here. So we've got a new pitcher in here, and Alex Cubero. Oh, the pitcher from last game.
Yeah.
So Cubero, who pitched last game, is back in right now to try to finish this one out. And he pitched, I will tell you, a gem in the first game. Like, he started out in the game when he pitched, struggled the first inning, and then, like, right after about the third batter, settled in, found that curveball, really was breaking, doing everything he needed to do. And then from there on in, boy, he found everything and just was lights out the rest of the way.
Again, work.
So you see that break on that curveball? You can see how nasty that thing is. So they're going to come in and try to finish it out and say is like, listen, we're going to, obviously he's one of our best. That's why he started this whole thing. Well, why can't he close it for us too is what they're thinking.
Yep. Again, tournament play. Older, he's not 18 years old, you know. He knows
it's up to him to make a decision about his arm, right?
It's
not a dad or a coach or, you know what I mean,
right.
a parent doing it.
He's
so
demanding the ball is what's happening.
Oh, I'm sure it is.
You know, he's demanding it for these 3 outs for his team.
So, and then leading off right now for the Orchard Park Sox will be Cole O'Connor right now.
Some of the comments on there, they're looking for you to get paid overtime.
Boy, if they knew how much I got paid, they wouldn't. Listen, and everybody knows this, and I do this because I like recognizing players, and this is my way to give back, and I just enjoy doing this. I enjoy giving back to Western New York and to our baseball players. And now our baseball players have turned into football and basketball and you know, every other sport I've covered. I've done bowling, swimming, field hockey, soccer, you know.
I've got 3 daughters, you know, so I heard you getting back into that softball next year too.
Oh, and listen, softball's big, and in fact, we announced this year, next year will be our first ever softball game, all-star softball game.
Saw that.
We're going to try to host, we're going to get a site, hopefully that we're going to host them together. Could be something really big that I hope for the future. And that's a ball right there. And that was Dean right there.
He helps out a lot, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. You know, he helps out Team Deb. He also helps out with Orville's on the Triple ABA team. And the pitch, that's going to go foul up right now. How to play up over the backstop. That first batter's big both ways, right? That first out or getting on base, right, for your team.
A little low. Count is full. 3-2.
We can just see an Orchard Park Sox answer here, the way this game's gone. You know,
nothing surprises us. Oh,
that's flied right now, high out to left field. And there's the first out right there.
Yep.
That big out right there for Team Deb. And now coming up to the plate, right fielder, or actually center fielder now, he shifted over, Ryan Manziel. So 1 out, nobody on. Pitch, and that's going to be, wow, boy, he's taking a beating back there, right? Missouri. Now, since Saladin's not there anymore, Missouri's taking a beating for what Eric did earlier. My geez, both of them. Eric, again, I'm hoping you're okay. You know, we really are. I really am hoping you are okay. So that's going to be a pitch down low as the count evens up at 1 right there.
Wouldn't be surprised if he was logged on listening.
As he's getting x-rays?
Right, you know. Making sure Rick's handling it okay by
Rick's,
himself.
Rick's doing just fine out there. He really is.
Yeah.
And that pitch is flied out to center field. Urschel underneath, and there it is, the second out. The last chance, Jeff Palczewski now coming to the plate. But a lot of power coming up right here, right? Palczewski, you got Voigt, who's already gone deep, right? You got a lot of power still left here for the Orchard Park Sox.
Just got to get one guy on to start.
Yep. That's going to be a foul ball right there. What's the key? Comes in, throws strikes. That's been the key, right? You just look at the difference right now as we say it to any of pitchers that are young out there listening to this. The key, throw strikes, hit spots.
Yep.
And that's going to be a ground ball over to third base, and that's going to get, they're calling that a foul ball.
Trav was pretty sure it was foul.
And listen, if it wasn't, I think I'd hear more from Coach Gavigan right there. Well, he is saying something now.
He is somewhat.
But it looks like he's laughing, so I'm going to toss this as he's laughing. Right. So
I think Rick gave him that look like, do you want me to run over there?
That was a tough one.
It was.
It was borderline. I tell you, it was very close.
You think our camera picked that up or just miss?
It's tough because of where it is. It's probably the same way we're looking at it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just missed on that outside corner. 1 and 2 right there. And the pitch. And that's deep. That's deep.
Yep.
No, it's going to bounce off the fence right there. And that's going to be a stand-up double right there for Palczewski. What did we say? I said there's power right here coming up. You saw it right here.
One more guy on, right? You got a shot.
You know. And that ball's popped up. It is playable. Home and underneath, and that's the game right there. Team Deb comes back in this one. Unbelievable right now, the win that they come back 10 runs this inning. That's a big win. They now get to advance to the World Series. We now have Team Diesel that goes off, Team Deb that goes off. We've got 2 representatives headed off to the World Series.
Should be excellent. Should be fun.
Absolutely. We'll make sure we get updates. Thanks for joining me today.
I heard you guys might have bags packed if one of us makes it to Sunday, so we won't hold you to it. But
well, listen, it'd have to be my bags that was going to be packed, is what you're telling me. So we'll have to figure it out. I'm telling you, if it's there something, and we're talking about a World Series, we'll figure something out, I'm sure.
Yeah,
so
thanks for everything you guys do.
Absolutely, thanks, Paul. I appreciate it. And hey, thanks for joining us on this broadcast. Congrats to Team Deb. Big win right there for them. Hey, look forward. Well, I'm sure we've got more broadcasts